friends, this is Dr. Zain Agha from Zain's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make minced beef with mixed vegetables. This is the minced meat. This is cow minced meat. It's about half a kilo. And then the vegetables we are going to use, first of all, is the carrots. This is about 120 grams. Then I've got some peas. This is 150 grams. And then I've got some sweet corn. This is 150 grams as well. And I've got one medium-sized potato, which is about 200 grams. And I'm going to use half onion in the vegetables and half an onion in the minced meat. So I'm going to cook them separately and then eventually mix them together. Now, amongst the spices, what we have, first of all, I have 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, and then I've got some salt. This is about 1 teaspoon of salt. You can vary it according to your taste. About half a teaspoon of black pepper powder, and then I've got about 1.5 teaspoon of paprika powder and 2 spoonful of coriander seed powder and 1 teaspoon of cumin seed powder and 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri dried chili pepper powder. It's not very hot. And I've got about 50 grams of mixed bell peppers. These are the frozen ones. So I'm going to just put it for the taste. Right, so these are the ingredients. Now I'm going to show you how to prepare it. First of all, I'm going to cut this onions and put them in this chopper. Okay, this is the half onion. It's gone in the chopper. I'm going to chop it. Okay. Now I'm going to put in some oil. This is the olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, in this pan. About a quarter cup, and then I'm going to light the fire underneath. Add cumin seed whole, just this much in here for the fragrance. I forgot to mention, I'm going to put in some tomatoes as well. So I'll have to cut these tomatoes and get them ready. Okay. Now it started getting good aroma. Now I'm going to put in the onions. Okay, the onions are in. I'm going to fry it until they are light brown. Sorry, lost the video. So here we go. Once the onions are light brown, add the half of the spices and a little bit of water. Fry it for a few seconds and then add carrots and potatoes, and then also add a little bit of water and let it simmer for at least 10 to 15 minutes. It's been simmering for 10 minutes, so I will remove it. Have a look. Have a look how the potatoes are doing. Potatoes are almost ready, and the carrots too are almost ready. You don't have to make them completely tender because they're going to cook with the other ingredients as well. Now I'm going to put in the sweet corns. Now these sweet corns are frozen ones, so they are already tender. Mix them nicely, increase the fire, and then I'm going to put the peas, garden peas. These are also frozen ones. They don't take a long time to get ready. And add a little bit of about 50 grams of bell peppers. These are frozen as well, so I'm going to put them as well. And I will need a little bit of water. And the fire is full. We'll cover it and simmer it for another 5 to 7 minutes. It's been 5 minutes now, so I'm going to open it, have a look. Okay, let's check now if it's cooked and how the salt like. It's almost ready, but there's not enough salt. So I'm going to put the rest of the salt in there. This is the rest of the salt. So now the salt is 1 teaspoon in it. Potato is tender, cooked, and the carrots are cooked also, and the peas and sweet corn, they are ready as well. Now let me check the salt again. Yeah, the salt is okay, but a little bit high. Okay, now this is almost ready. I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to take it out in the bowl. So I'm going to put it in this bowl. Empty this, the one. I'm going to put it in here. Ready? So I'll put it aside somewhere. Now, in this one, I'll put another about 4 to 6 tablespoonful of olive oil. Turn on the fire, and then I'm going to put in the onions. That, you know, the leftover onion, the half of the onion. From that half, I have chopped half, and the other half I have cut it into small pieces. I will show you. There it is, into small pieces, which I'm going to put it after when minced meat is ready. Okay, now let's go back to the here. In the meantime, I'm going to cut the tomatoes. Okay, now I'm going to put in the ginger garlic paste. This is the ginger garlic paste. So I'm going to put it in there. When the ginger garlic paste, I will put the rest of the before I do that, I have to put in a little bit of water in it so that the spices don't burn. Okay, here goes the paprika powder. And here is the coriander seed powder. Here is the chili powder. Here's the black pepper powder. And here's the cumin seed powder. Now I'm going to fill the mix. Need to put in a little bit more water, very little. Okay, now I'm going to put in the tomatoes. That's one tomato. Lower the flame. We'll be cutting the other tomato. Yes, that's the second tomato. Okay. Now, if you want, you can put one more tomato because these are very small tomatoes. So I'm going to put in one more. If you have a medium-sized tomato, then put only two. If you got a large tomato, then put in only one. Now I'm going to cover it for a little while until the tomatoes get tender, and I will lower the flame. In the meantime, I'm going to cut this coriander and mint leaves. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. I think the tomatoes are tender now. Let's have a look. Yes, the tomatoes are tender. Now I'm going to put in the minced meat. This is the half kilo of minced meat. Now I'm going to put this. Oops. I'm still on the slow fire until I mix it. Then I will increase the fire. Okay, now I'm going to increase the fire to full so that the minced meat gets cooked. Now, if you wish, you can take out the tomato peels, the skin of the tomato. Okay, I'm going to take off the skin, tomato skins here. So let's see. So you don't want it in the mouth. Now the minced meat is almost half cooked. You can see the color. Okay. Now I'm going to put in these onions, the ones which I chopped with my hand. So that goes in there. Okay. And I'm going to lower the flame a little bit and cover the pan for about 2-3 minutes, and then I'll come back. It's been 3 minutes. Now let's open it, have a look. Yes, it's doing very nicely. Some onion, tomato skins are still there. Okay, now the onion is almost ready. Now I'm going to put in, if you remember, we had this vegetables, mixed vegetables. So I'm going to put this inside in it. Okay, I'll put all of it now. That's it. Now I'm going to give it a good stir. The pan is a bit small. You need a little bit larger pan. Let's mix it all nicely and let it simmer for a little while on low fire. Okay, I'll leave it for 5 minutes, then I'll come back. 3, 4, 5. I'll cover it for 5 minutes and then I'll come back. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. I'm going to open it and have a look. Okay, it's almost ready. All I need to do is just let the water evaporate. There's still a lot of water in it. The water came out of the minced meat. So I'm going to increase the fire. Let's get rid of the water. I'll come back to you later. Okay, most of the water has been evaporated. So I'm going to now put in the cilantro and the mint leaves. The green coriander and the mint leaves for the flavor. And then I'm going to dish it out. Okay, if I had a bigger pan, then I would wait until I can see some oil. Yeah, I think I can see some oil coming out now. Water is evaporating and the oil is coming out. So let the oil come out and then you can dish it out. Okay, it's ready now, so I'm going to turn off the fire and I'm going to dish it out in this dish. So here we go. Okay, so here it is. Let me taste a little bit and see how it's like. Lovely, very nice, very nice. The salt is enough, but if you feel like you can add a little bit more salt. Now I'm going to taste the potato, how it's like. Very good. So all the vegetables are okay, and really it's a very nice dish, and you will like it. And offer it to your friends and your family, and please do subscribe to my channel. And I will put in some more recipes for you, so you will be informed by YouTube. As soon as I upload any video, you will be informed, so you can have a look at it as soon as you receive the email from YouTube. Okay then, thank you very much for watching. Take care and bye bye.